start, determine if there is an operator on the door. If there is, start by performing lodo on the operator. Start by setting up your safety area by using cones or caution tape. Insert your winding bar into the winding cone and loosen off the set screws. This will unlock the spring from the door shaft. Allowing you to remove the spring tension. As shown in the video, using one bar at a time, insert your bar into the winding cone and begin removing spring tension one hole at a time by kind of resting the winding bar on the door section, going in a counterclockwise direction. Once all spring tension has been removed, begin to remove any operator parts, if applicable to your job. Cables, drums, end bearings, plates, and separate the springs at the center bearing plate. Once the springs have been separated and everything has been removed from the shaft, you can now slide the springs off. To identify your spring, you'll need a spring gauge and tape measure. Measure the inside diameter of the spring using your tape. Use the spring gauge to measure 20 coils to determine the wire size. Now, bring the broken spring to its natural position and measure the coil length only. Don't include spring plugs. If the end coil wraps counterclockwise, it's a right-hand wind. If it wraps clockwise, it's a left-hand wind. Record your shaft size, wire type, and you're good to go. Slide the new spring onto the shaft with the winding cone facing the edge of the door. Slide on the drums and bearing plates. Attach the spring to the center bearing and lock the drums to the shaft. Use vice grips to stop the shaft from spinning and keep the cables in place. Now place another vice grip 4 inches above the roller to prevent the door from rising while you add spring tension. Use winding bars to add tension by lifting clockwise. Continue until the desired tension is reached. Lock both set screws on the cone. Repeat this process for the second spring if needed. Test the door to make sure it's properly balanced. If you've got an operator, reinstall all operator components. Remove your lockout, tagout, and restore power. Finally, test the door for smooth operation.